Hello, welcome back. Steve's Retirement Corner. Retirement, the toughest job you'll ever love. It sounds stupid talking about retirement like a job because as much as I was wanting to get rid of a job, but honestly, that's kind of the way I looked at it. That's the way I set it up. Working for 30, 40, 50 years or longer, man, it gets to be a hobby for you. It's what you do. It's a habit. You don't quit a job without having something to go to that is better than what you left. And usually for me it was financially. I'd stay, then I'd leave if I found something made a couple extra bucks an hour, in order to increase my lot in life. I would chase the buck. And by the time you get up to retirement age, it's hard to find a job that pays more than what you're already making. It just is. I mean, you're at the top of your game. You've either aged your way into a lot more pay, or you've gotten your daggone experience and knowledge up to where they pay you more. Makes it hard to leave. And I always say I didn't retire, I quit. I quit working, and I went to another job, and I quit working at the chemical plant. I went to working at another job called retirement. And that's the way I set it up. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, weekends and holidays off. And my job Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, is just like when I was working at the chemical plant. Do my job the best I can at the time. And that's the way I do my 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. My job is retirement. To learn about it, to get comfortable in it, to be happy in it. I got no excuses for not making it a good retirement. I got 40 hours a daggone week to work on it. It's the way I see it. And that's what I spend my time doing. Whether it's working, whether it's a hobby, it's just knocking around, whether it's getting more socially active, spending time with my little ladies or my mama or my neighbor or whatever, It's my job to do that now. It's the way I look at it. It takes a lot of work. It can be fantastic if you work at it. You get out of it as much as you put into it. I mean, that's the way I see it. It can be great. You got no idea how good retirement can be if you put in a little bit of work and effort in it. None. It can be better than you can imagine, but you got to put that effort into it. And that's what I do 40 hours a week. If I get bored, it's my own fault. I can't go to the boss man and say, hey man, you screwed something up, because I'm the boss now. Well, actually the baby is, but she ain't out here. But I think by doing that, it made it a little bit more comfortable for me to retire. I left a job that paid good money, had good benefits, for a job in retirement that doesn't pay me squat. But I get way more out of it than I ever could have by staying in that plant another year. Mentally, physically, socially. I get more enjoyment out of it. Life in general, I'm more happy. Hey man, I was pretty much a happy-go-lucky fellow when I worked, but being retired has increased that tremendously. Mentally, I'm not concerned about work. I don't have to worry about missing a day, costing me money, not being able to make payment or whatever. I ain't got to worry about somebody calling in, me having to work a double then, getting drafted like that, working a holiday. I ain't got to work any holiday the rest of my life. And that's what that kind of stuff is. Just has increased my mental happiness with life. Health-wise, I enjoy taking that walk in the mornings. I look forward to it. I've lost weight. I don't know that I'm eating any better. I don't know that I'll ever eat any better. I like them fried, Doc. Fried in grease. But I've lost some weight, you know. My balance is better, you know. I don't have the aches and pain daily that I had when I was working. I'm getting better rest, sleep, you know. Socially, you know, I get to visit with my ladies anytime I feel like, as long as I need to. I ain't got to hurry up and get home so I can do something that needs to get done, you know. Today I spent 4 hours over yonder with my little Tuesday lady and her husband. He's getting ready to have another surgery. You know, spending more time with Mama. And not only Sundays, but Saturday, once or twice during the week, or whatever. At least Sunday, if nothing else. But if I get a few minutes and I got nothing going on, I can stop by and check in on her. She ain't getting no younger, you know. Family, you know. Spend a little bit more time with the son and daughter, the baby. A little bit more quality time with her. Stuff like that was worth me getting out. I get more from being retired than I ever could have got financially by staying in that job again another year. I don't know. It's just the way I look at it now, you know. And that's the way I kind of set it up. And I looked at going to another job in retirement. That was my other job. And it's my job to make it the best job it can be for me. And it's what I've done. For the most part. Well, about dinner time, I'm going to have to get in the house there. Y'all take care of yourselves. Make it a good week if you can. And we'll talk to y'all later.